Ooh, you gotta love days like this, guys. Unbelievable. Overcasty, beautiful, 70 degrees. Doesn't get any better. Today we're going to be talking about casting. Casting, all the small little finer details to catch crappie, little bitty moves, all about casting. So if you're into casting for crappie and you're in that situation, I'm just going to give you some of the things that have worked great for 3-pound fishing and during the guide service and that type of thing. Before we get started, just want to thank everybody for subscribing. Do me a favor if you're interested in a little bit more content, and I'm going to do videos today on this for members only. Consider hitting the join button and joining the membership. Lastly, Father's Day sale is going on right now on the website. 3-pound fishing, also sniping braid, also hog fishing. That's discounts on everything. The rods are on discount right now. It only happens once a year, and it is started right now on the website, 3poundfishing.com. Check it out. All right, casting. We're going to go through a bunch of different things. It could be 5, it could be 10 tips. We're going to talk about them throughout this entire episode. But let's get to our first spot. Let's get out of this wind. Check it out. We've got wind already up at maybe 10-15 miles an hour this early in the morning. So we're going to go find an area that doesn't have as much wind, kind of hide from it. And we're going to be casting all day with a 10-footer because that is, without a doubt, my casting rod. And you're going to say, oh my gosh, 10 foot's too long. Well, we'll go over that as well. I appreciate you guys joining. We're going to have a great episode. Here we go. Well, let's start with my rig setup. Okay, first and foremost, I mentioned I like the 10-footer the most for casting, and the reason why is because it's super flexible, guys. It allows me to vertical jig. It also allows me to cast. It allows me to do a lot of things. But in terms of my rig setup, today we're going to be fishing with the swamp hair jig, but I like to have a split shot on my line. The reason why I like a split shot is because it allows for 2 things to come through the column, and I can pick it up a lot better when I'm casting. So 2 items going at the same rate of speed allows me to pick it up super fast on my monitor. That's hint number 1 in terms of casting, guys. Always giving yourself 2 items. Now you can certainly track 1 item, no doubt about it, but it just makes it that much easier with 2 items. I use the sniping braid. Braid shows up extremely well on live scope, so that's another key indicator for me to find my bait. So let's do this. And there's our targets right there. Now I try to keep them roughly around 20-25 feet, sometimes 30, depends how sensitive they are. And then we bring this monitor into playing them big time. Never give up on them. See how he came back? There it is on the screen right there. Just showed up. Easy to pick up because you have 2 items coming across the screen. And we're just trying to get somebody's attention right now. There it is. Good fish too. Now you clearly see how easy it is to pick up a jig when you've got something complementing it above it. How about that for a starting fish? Good night. Good night. How about that starting fish? These tactics are going to help you. You obviously could see, that's just a great fish. You could really see how that is easy to pick up on your live scope when you have 2 items moving at that same speed. Now, the other thing that you might have noticed on that particular catch was that I had to match the cadence, the movement of the fish. So you can't be aggressive if you've got fish that aren't being aggressive. So that fish moved out really slowly. Maybe I could re-show this on the screen here as I do it. It moved very slowly. And because of that, I was making my stair step, and we'll talk about that as well, very slowly to match what it was doing. If I were all of a sudden just to go really fast, I think that would spook the fish. Now, sometimes it would go after it, don't get me wrong. It's not always 100% right, but I try to match what the fish is giving me. If it shoots out of there aggressively, I'm going to be aggressive to get away. If it's going really, really slow, I'm doing the same thing, but smaller, slower. So that's tip number 2 in terms of casting, guys. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and give you number 3 because I think it's important. We talked about the 10-footer. The deal with a 10-footer is that you can set the hook a lot faster. I used, on that particular cast, I was using the striker 10, okay? For me to set the hook with a 10-footer, it's literally a flip of the wrist up, because I have leverage with a 10-footer. It's way out there. I just have to bring it up, right? And if you have an 8-footer or a 7-footer or a 6-footer, I'm not saying you can't catch them like that, but it requires a full body motion. It requires both hands, arms, whatever, really trying to set this hook. Now, on some fish like a white crappie, and sometimes a black crappie, it just depends on the bite. But if it's a quick bite, and my home lake is a quick bite, if I want to set the hook fast, I have to be fishing with a 10-footer. It makes it that much more efficient. So check out the striker 10, check out the hammer 10. If it's somebody else's 10-footer, got, you know, whatever, it doesn't really matter. But I do believe a 10-footer is ideal for setting the hook fast. All right, that's 3 right there. Let's put another fish in the boat. That was a great start. Oh my gosh, that could be a good fish. You see how slow I went with it too? This could be a good fish. It came from right from the base of that stump. Yeah, it's a freaking slab. Oh my gosh. I love going out and making these videos, but man, I wish I had a guide trip today, because that is an absolute stud. That is on my home lake, that is 100% a tournament fish. The very next cast after catching the first fish. Look at that, guys. That's a beautiful fish right there. Gosh dang. So again, matching the cadence of the fish. I move extremely slow. And if you watch how I set the hook, it was nothing more than flipping up my 10-footer. Very quick with my wrist, not my whole body. Didn't require my whole body, so I could catch that fish. Now, let's talk about the stair-step approach, okay? This, without a doubt, is the #1 thing that you need to take away from this video, in my opinion. There's a lot of good things, but this is it. Stair-step approach means that your bait is always going up at different rates. It never goes up and comes back down. It goes up, 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 up at different speeds, matching the speed of the fish. Stair-step approach. Take it home, talk to your friends about it. The stair-step approach is the way you can catch crappie after crappie. And again, those accelerations of going up are all about what the fish is doing, what's the fish showing you. And so take that to the bank, guys. The other thing is that movement of going up can't be done, in my opinion, with the rod. It has to be done with the reel. So you don't see me going like this, moving the rod up, moving up, because what happens when you move the rod up, right? You go right back down. So you're bringing the bait up, you bring it back down. And I just said that your bait cannot go back down. It's always accelerating up. And the way you do that is with the reel. Different speeds on your reel. I use the Pro Series reel. It's not a selling point on reels. I'm just telling you, you can use whatever reel you want. It's just that it's done with a reel, not the rod. I can't emphasize that enough, because when I tell people on a guide service, I see it. I see it all the time. But I tell them, you know, do it with the reel, not with the rod, because again, the bait has to go up, up, up. That's the stair-step approach. Take that home with you guys on this video. It's probably #1 thing to really pay attention to. Guys, I'm just going to ask you once more, if you could do me a favor while we're in the video, if you've lasted this long, I hope you're appreciating it. Please do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, but also please consider that membership, because I just did a video that was just exclusively for my members for settings. And that's something that, you know, they get to enjoy, and they can have quick access to it whenever they want. That's just another advantage of being a member, and it really does support the channel. Here we go. Oh, he did hit it. Good night. That is another toad. All right, here's another tip, guys. The other thing that is really critical in terms of casting is that your bail, setting your bail should be done manually. That's manually shutting and closing your bail. And this is the reason why, is you have to be very precise when you are stopping a bait in front of a crappie. Again, you never want to go below it, but you always want to stay on top of it, and you have to be very precise with that. And the way to be precise is by you manually closing and shutting your bail. Closing, shutting, opening your bail, everything is done manually with your hand. Do not force your reel handle to close it for you. And the reason why is, how many times have you done that and you can't close it sometimes because it gets hung up? And I see it time and time again where people try to do it and they can't close it right away. And so being precise with manually doing all of that is so critical. Big fish, man, after big fish. Ooh, they are loving the pink head today, guys. Good night. To let you know, Father's Day week is just getting started on the websites. All of them, sniping braid, hog fishing, 3-pound fishing. Everything is discounted, including the rods, which makes this the most important sale of the year because it only happens once a year. This is the Let's Go Fishing Pack right here. You get an assortment of jigs, 45. It's already down to $40. That's less than $1 a hair jig. You do not have to spend a ton of money on hair jigs. The reels are on sale. The sniping braids on sale. And again, I can't emphasize enough, the rods are on sale. So check out 3poundfishing.com. You could also go to snipingbraid.com or hog fishing, but essentially you can get it all at 3-Pound Fishing if you'd like to go there. Take advantage of this. All right, guys, appreciate you guys watching. Big slabs in the boat, love it. Doesn't get much better than this on my home lake. And appreciate it if you could consider subscribing, also joining the membership. We are putting slabs in the boat all summer. Take it easy, and oh, don't forget the Father's Day sale on the website. Take it easy, guys.